tape.
From Comac North, 126 pounds, 17-year-old senior.
You hear the PA announcer?
Record 30-0. Fourth in the Nationals in 1979, second Easterns in 1979. Coached by Ralph Foreman, Pete Mankiewicz. At 126, from Johnson City in Section 4, an 18-year-old senior. Season's record 32-2. Hopes to attend Delhi Tech. Lifetime record 133-7-1. Coached by Jack Stambro and Mike Bruce. Jim Latier.
Two good wrestlers, 126 pounds. Mankiewicz from another wrestler from Section 11, one of the teams vying, or one of the sections rather, vying for the honors from Comac South against Jim Latier from Section 4, Johnson City. Interestingly enough, in this weight class, Jim, this 126-pound weight class, Mike Catania from North Syracuse was one of the favorites, and he was one of those stories that didn't quite make it, being eliminated after slamming Palacio to the mat and not being able to make it. And right now we have, by the way, Mankiewicz taking down Latier, getting 2 points. So this is another one of those weight classes where we had some injuries.
Yep, Palacio was unable to continue. Catania was winning 4-0, and Palacio, I believe, was a neck and head injury, and he was unable to compete.
As a result of a body slam, a technical ruling, and as much as they hated to do it, they had to eliminate Mike Catania, who actually was winning, as you said, when he was eliminated. As a matter of fact, Mankiewicz got by Palacio through a forfeit because he couldn't continue after being slammed. So Palacio got here kind of an easy finish, and he hasn't wrestled as many matches, but
119 pounds.
Being undefeated 30-0 from Section 11 and ahead here, he's got to be a good wrestler, as is Jim Latier from Johnson City High School, Section 4.
Well, Mankiewicz won 2 matches to get here. He won one of the preliminaries and then the quarterfinals. Of course, when he was supposed to meet Palacio, he did get that forfeit.
Gives you a little extra, I think, maybe you're not quite as tired when you can win like that. And
well, he hasn't had to wrestle today.
As we said, he should be well rested. Some people might say they're rusty, but not wrestlers, I don't think. Not when they've only wrestled twice in the last 2 days. This will be his third match, and he's in control here, 2-0. And he's dominating for the time being.
Some back points.
Yes, he will. And Latier he's got Latier fighting off his back. He's got his hand underneath him. I don't think he can pin him like that.
Oh, looks pretty good now.
Now he does, yes.
We'll make it a pin here in the finals. This would help Section 11's team chances too, because you'll pick up 2 extra points for the fall.
And right now we've got 15 seconds left if Latier can fight for 15 seconds. Nice bridge, nice arch. He's out of trouble for the time being. He gets 3 back points against him, of course. Trying to get his head out.
He could get
close to getting some points himself, but not fast enough, as he's down 5-0 as a result of that back points where Mankiewicz put him down very hard. I thought he was going to get pinned. He was lucky. I say lucky. He was fortunate, I guess. He did a nice bridge, got up off his back, and survives for the second period. Now he's on the bottom. Jim Latier is on the bottom from Section 4. Mankiewicz with a 5-0 lead. We're going to have a caution here. That's a caution on Mankiewicz. What is that, Jim? What happens there?
He didn't take the proper position to line up. When he lines up in the top position, he has to have the hand on the elbow, the other hand has to be on the waist, the feet have to be in the proper position, head has to be in the midline. And he didn't line up right, so he was cautioned. If he does that again, it's going to cost him a point.
All right, we get a potentially dangerous call. Say Latier's 133-7-1. That's not a bad lifetime record. Won 133 out of 141 matches. Section 4, a lot of wrestling the last couple of days. Oh, now we're going to have 1 point, red. Again, as you mentioned, this is Mankiewicz's second offense, not getting set, and it's going to cost him a point.
That's a mental mistake right there.
Yep. It might cost him later as he gets a leg in now, riding Latier. You know, when you get into the States, Jim, and you run up against somebody who's legs, and you haven't wrestled against anybody all year who uses legs, they can put you in somewhat of a disadvantage as Latier tries to step over Mankiewicz and counter that leg ride. Doing a fair job, but he's got his... There he is, right there.
Reversal.
5-3 puts him right back in this match, and he seems to have been awakened. Got to hook the arm, tight waist. Mankiewicz trying to get out, trying to shrug and turn in. Now he does. Turn in. Out of bounds. Okay, no change. The thing about Mankiewicz is he throws a series of moves there. He didn't use the same move. Sat out, turned in, turned the other way, and put a lot of pressure on Latier, but Latier managed to get him out of bounds. Both wrestlers on their feet. Mankiewicz trying to rip off the hands. Latier trying to break him down to the mat. Standing switch attempt by Mankiewicz. Countered by Latier. He's got a half in now. We're going to stand up. We may get a potentially dangerous call. Look at that, huh? Right on cue. Potentially dangerous. Latier had the half in. Mankiewicz stood up and didn't want anybody to get hurt. So we'll bring him back and start it over again. 5-3. Pete Mankiewicz from Section 11 on top of Jim Latier. Section 4, Johnson City. Mankiewicz from Comac South. He goes to an ankle pick and tight waist. Does Latier. Now he...
Sit turn.
Get a little high there. Mankiewicz got him up on a roll. Trying to arch into him, but Latier's got that. Well, he lost. Yes, he still has the foot.
I think he's going to hang on to that.
Yes, I don't think they're going to be potentially dangerous here if that knee of Mankiewicz's isn't. Hey, Latier did a nice job to get out of being dumped there. He's only down 5-3 as we enter the third period.
Well, now he has to turn Mankiewicz over.
The onus is on the man from Section 4. He's got to get some points. He's down by 2. He's got to turn over Pete Mankiewicz. Do the cautions and stalling points, are they together, Jim?
Yes, all penalty points are cumulative.
I see.
So if a boy gets, if his first penalty point is 1, his second penalty point is 1, his third penalty point is 2, if he gets called for a fourth penalty point, then he will be disqualified.
Right now, we don't have any danger of penalty points, but we do have a nice 2-on-1 by Latier. He lost it now, wrist control, but he's trying to turn over Mankiewicz. Pete Mankiewicz. Undefeated, 30-0, coming into this match. He's going to try to get his head out. He might have Latier in a little bit of trouble. He's going to come out the back, try to come out the back door. 2 points. Mankiewicz, 2, gives him a little breathing room. 7-3 with about 1:10 left in this 126-pound match. Now he gets a little bit high. He's got the leg in, though. He's got the arm. Yes, that was a good call. Latier's arm was way up over his head.
Place finishers to the awards area.
Latier's arm had quite a bit of use. It's bothering him a little bit. He gets into position, trying to come up hard, trying to control, trying to roll, hook the arm. Counter by Mankiewicz.
Trying to slip in a half.
Yep. Got heavy on the head there with those 2 hands. He's lost it there. 2 points.
I think Mankiewicz, he just gave that up on purpose. He thought he didn't want to give up reversal and a back point, so he just went right to his stomach in a hurry, so he didn't give up an extra 2.
And he's going to get 2 here if he can get his head out with 30 seconds left. We'll throw the half. 7-5, Pete Mankiewicz in the darker uniform from Section 11 on top by 2. 15 seconds left as we got a stalemate. Jim Letier's got 11 seconds to get some points on Pete Mankiewicz in this 126-pound New York State Championship match.
11 seconds to go. All Letier's really got to just try to crank him over.
Yep, we'll see a lot of throw it and try to run that leg up as high as you can and turn him over. Crossface.
Throw him to his back, anything.
Yep, anything you can do. And Mankiewicz is just going to be real pleased to hold on to that leg because it's all over now. Both men wrestled a good match. Both retired. They shake hands.
New York State 126-pound champion Pete Mankiewicz.
And Pete Mankiewicz from Section 11, Comac South High School. Decisions, Jim Letier from Johnson City, Section 4.
119.